That's an old sign. I find the tiles here quite amazing. Such a random pattern of beige and brown. And our timestamp is over here. Of course it is indeed now Sunday, February 9th, 2025. It is 12:08 a.m. Eastern Canadian time. And we're here at Sauvé Metro Station where we're going for a ride in the Cote for Two direction. So technically it is Saturday into Sunday Metro hours, which means the Metro is open later than all the other nights of the week, 6 other nights of the week. This is the one night if you want to take advantage of a late Metro ride. Do it on a Saturday into Sunday, because the other 6 nights of the week it closes about half an hour, 45 minutes earlier, depending on where you are in the network. There's AZUR set 48. If you want to know which AZUR set you're on or what AZUR set you're seeing, it's always the 2 digits after the 10. So in this case it's 48. And the last digit tells you the wagon number of that set. And here's AZUR set 5. So just for the record, I am using the video stabilizer in this video. Go to the other window here because, well, the service tracks are coming up here on the right hand side. See if we see any AZUR trains on the service tracks. We're also going to see the tunnel that connects to the Uville shops. We're seeing it any second now. Yeah, right there. That's the tunnel that connects to the Uville shops. And here's service tracks, which has a pit coming up. You'll see there's a pit. And they use this, I think, to inspect the trains or maybe even do minor repairs. You'll see that coming up here in a moment. Yeah, there is an AZUR train. So you can kind of see there's some light under there. That's the pit. Can't see what set that is.
Station Crémazie.
But they just park them there sometimes as well, just for storage. If you see a train there, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's getting repaired or has a mechanical issue. It could simply be in storage. So here's Cremazy Station, which sort of has a similar color tone as Sauvé, the one that we just started our video with.
Prochaine station, Jarry.
Has that brown and beige type look to it.
Station Jarry.
My favorite feature of this station is, well, that ceiling. Has that honeycomb look to it. Sort of like a beehive or bee's nest.
Prochaine station, Jean Talon. Correspondance avec la ligne bleue. Station Jean Talon. Prochaine station, Beaubien.
Jean Talon is more like a maze. I do like the design of the station though. And there is that mural on the blue line of the MR73, I believe, or it could be an MR63.
Station Beaubien. Prochaine station, Rosemont. Station Rosemont. Prochaine station, Laurier. Laurier. Prochaine station, Mont-Royal.
Change the scenery a bit. Change the angle.
Station Mont-Royal.
So I'll probably be getting off at Sherbrooke Station and doing a walking portion of this video probably as well. Which is actually the next stop.
Prochaine station, Sherbrooke.
So again, if you want to know which AZUR set you're on, it's always the first two digits after the 10. So 05, AZUR set 5, and wagon 9. The 10 just represents the year that the AZUR train was thought of for the first time. Sort of like I think the MR73s were thought of in 1973, and the MR63s I think were in 1963. So it's just keeping the tradition, but numbering system's different. By the way, we are coming up to the 10-year anniversary of the AZUR trains, which is a pretty cool milestone.
Station Sherbrooke.
Alright, so for those of you that just wanted to watch the Metro ride portion of my video, thanks for watching. If you want to watch the whole video, well, enjoy the rest. We're going to do a little walking portion now as Set 5 prepares to depart Sherbrooke Station. Which, by the way, a lot of transit users, including myself, say this station resembles Saint Laurent Station, sort of like twin. So if you look at Saint Laurent Station on the green line, you compare it to this station here, Sherbrooke, on the orange line, you'll notice very similar indeed. Specifically the tiles, the colors. If we had stayed on the train, we would have continued right to Berry-UQAM, but decided why not do a bit of a walk for this video. In fact, I think you can kind of see Berry-UQAM from here. No, yeah, hard to say. Alright, so we'll go outside here, get some fresh air. And yeah, one of my favorite features of this station is, just like Jerry, the ceiling. Kind of an interesting design here. So as soon as we get out, I'm debating whether which street I should go on. Sherbrooke or maybe Ontario, we'll see. But either way, probably end the video at Fire Station 5. I'll get out of this exit, why not? And see where we go. This big orange circle kind of reminds me of some other stations. I believe they have a similar circle like this. I know Peel, of course, is all circles in their artwork. Take this opportunity to clean the camera off a bit here, the lens. It's always handy to have a clean lens, of course, when you're doing videos. This goes to some kind of commercial center, I think. Alright, so we'll end up outside now on Berry Street. And, Plateau Montreal is just that way to the north. And this is facing towards the west. We're going to be walking south. So like I said, I'm going to end up at Fire Station 5 probably. Stay there for a bit. For the fire buff fans, try to get some video. There's a 31-164 2011 Nova bus LFS. Yeah, so pretty decent night tonight, not too cold. So Sherbrooke Street is our next street coming up here. So the image stabilizer is getting some good reviews. I mean, the gimbal is the best ultimate choice for video stabilization, but if you don't have the gimbal with you, like for example me, I don't have my backpack with me tonight because my neck has been hurting. Well, this is the next best option, right? So yeah, this is Berry, which goes all the way to, I think, a Hunsig Cartierville, which is just on the northern part of the island of Montreal. Sort of like Saint Laurent Boulevard, goes all the way north, among some others. So here's Sherbrooke Street, which is another very long street in Montreal. Goes all the way from Montreal West to the East End. It does get interrupted at certain points. It gets cut off and then recontinues, but the actual street name itself, the actual street, the streets that have the name Sherbrooke, which is technically all one street, goes from Montreal West all the way to the East End where the refineries are and all that. There's actually a book. I'd be surprised that there's a lot of books actually on Sherbrooke Street, the history and pictures of the different parts, because each sector, you know, if you think about it, Sherbrooke Street, as I said, goes from basically the middle of Montreal, because Montreal West is not the West Island. Montreal West is basically very close to Vendôme Metro Station, just a little bit west of there. They also have the train station, Montreal West. But you think about it, you know, Sherbrooke Street goes from there all the way to the East End with a few little interruptions. You know, you think about it, all the different types of businesses and houses and cultures and neighborhoods that street passes through. So another big street is Notre Dame Street. Of course, Gwen Boulevard, I think, is the longest street in Montreal. And what else? Technically, Lakeshore. If you were to consider Lakeshore, Beaconsfield Boulevard, LaSalle Boulevard, all one street, that would probably be the longest street in Montreal, or one of them. But I think Gwen takes the cake, because Gwen starts all the way at the eastern tip of the island and literally goes all the way to, starts like in Rivière de Prairie, Anjou, Pointe-aux-Trembles, which is the far east, literally right at the eastern tip of the island is where the street starts. Ironically, I think it intersects with Sherbrooke at one point. They meet. But anyway, Gwen Boulevard starts there, goes all the way through Ahuntsic, Cartierville, Montreal North, Pierrefonds, Pointe Claire, and goes all the way into Senneville. And then technically continues into Saint Anne de Bellevue, where the street actually turns into Senneville Boulevard in Senneville. It stops at Senneville and then turns into Senneville Boulevard, I think. And then into Saint Anne Boulevard and goes all the way back around, technically, to Lakeshore. But anyways, if you want to see on the map, you'll see that. I don't know why that light is turning. Give you a little secret, guys. Well, it's not really a secret, but this here, I think, is one of the main power distribution centers for the Montreal Metro. I think this is the main place that powers the Montreal Metro. And inside here, I think, is the STM control center. This is where I think they have, you know, the main security center. They train the metro operators. What else? Maybe customer service. There's also the big STM building there, the Legendre garage and the Uville shops near Cremazy. But anyways, yeah, this is definitely an STM building. I think this is where the actual control center is. And there's our main bus terminal. So let's go down Ontario Street, guys. Like I said, I'm going to end the walk at Fire Station 5. If you look inside there, you'll see metro maps and stuff. There's one right there. So yeah, definitely, it's not really a secret. I mean, look, you look through the windows and there's STM stuff, metro maps and stuff. So it's not like a military base or something where it's 100% guarded. Let's cross here because I don't want to cross paths with any rowdy crowds. It's sort of annoying. Go to the quieter end of the street here. So there's Place Ville Marie in the distance. See if we can see the light rotating. And some snow has begun to fall. There it is. There's the famous beacon light on Place Ville Marie. Yeah, we got some snow now coming down. A little bit of gentle snow. Yeah. And here's St. Denis Street, St. Denis or St. Denis. Fire Station 5 is another maybe 5 minutes away from here. There's another poulet rouge, which is red chicken. Those things are popping up everywhere. I tried it, it's okay, but like a lot of things these days, overpriced, I think. So St. Denis Street, another northwest street that covers a lot of Montreal, different areas. And as you can see, we are walking towards the downtown core. And this is the Ville Marie sector of Montreal, more or less. Check out this bus shelter. I've been seeing these popping up different places lately. These they don't have benches, but they're sort of like half shelters. So I've been seeing these a lot. There's always some construction going on here. Some work on the sewer systems, the water. Alright, so look at these icicles hanging off of the building. Pretty cool. One thing about Montreal, there's no shortage of murals, as you can see here. Nice little sort of astronomy theme. Got the moon and the person there standing. This is the Latin Quarter as well. They call it the Latin Quarter. Yeah. I think there's some kind of CEGEP or school there. And yeah, Fire Station 5 is coming up very shortly here. Another 2 blocks maybe. I'm hearing snowblowers. Definitely a snow removal operations going on. As you can see, we got some decent snow this week. Actually, it looks like winter this year. I don't remember last winter, even the winter before, having this much snow, so I'm happy. That's what we want to see, right? It's normal. We want a normal environment, a normal climate. Even though it's anything but, at least for now, we're still getting some decent winters, like they're supposed to be. Yeah, it's actually the next block where Fire Station 5 is. So the video is probably going to be about 30 minutes more or less, which is pretty decent. Did a metro ride, a walk. And because of construction, we're going to have to do a little detour here. The Electrical Service Commission of Montreal. I've been seeing this logo now for quite a while. No, actually, what am I saying? I've been seeing it recently. I seen a truck the other day in the video, and I seen now this. So I don't know. This looks like a company that's been around for a while. They have a picture there. Of some old work being done. You'll see one coming up maybe. Now it looks like it's a government organization or a government company because it has the .q.ca. Now who are they? I'm gonna have to look that up. Are these, maybe these are the ones that are in control of the traffic lights, traffic signals, the street lights like here? I think that's who's in charge maybe. So check out that website. See, here's an old picture there. So I have a feeling that this is not Hydro-Quebec. Hydro-Quebec is Actually, their building's right over there where the big Q is. I got a feeling that these guys are in charge of the traffic signals, traffic lights and whatnot. And that's why maybe they're trying to get their presence known, because they probably work on a lot of sites we just don't realize. So maybe they're trying to get some publicity. Maybe that's why they have these signs here now. And the trucks with the markings on it. I don't know. But check out that website, you'll see. Alright guys, so here's Fire Station 5 coming up. It's going to be on our right, which we're going to cross over to now. So shout out to Quebec Buff, Relo Buff, Montreal Interesting Things, Spartan, all the buffs out there. And the construction is here now, right in front of the station. And it will be on our right here coming up. And you'll see it here, right there. Alright guys, so again, shout out to all the buffs. There's Station 5. There you go. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that little video. Mix of walking, metro rides, you name it. So have a good night everyone. As always, more videos to come.